Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you guys my setup for my 2021 planner. I just want to walk you guys through it and let you guys know what exactly it is I am going to be using to keep myself on track and my life on track in the year of 2021. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the video. So starting out, this is my planner cover or agenda from Notiq. I am a Notiq affiliate, so I do have a coupon code. It is Shay10. You can use that for 10% off, but I do have my cover, which is in the color mauve. Technically the term is mauve, but a lot of people say mauve, so we're just gonna say mauve too, like the rest of the world. But it is a pale purple, and purple is my favorite color. I love it. As you can see, I have a little space up here at the top, lots of room because this is a minimal functional setup, and I have some side tabs, and then I don't have anything like from the bottom dangling or anything like that. It does have the gold Notiq symbol and gold rings, which you'll see once we dive in here. But this is my agenda. Opening up the agenda, it has a snap closure, and it does have a pin loop that is kind of technically attached to the snap closure, and I just have my pin in here. The pin that I have been loving using with the Notiq inserts is the Pilot G2 in 0.7. I am a thicker tip type person, so that is why I am using 0.7. But all of that does really interfere with my side tabs, but because they're kind of ruined and need to be replaced anyway, I'm not really making too much of a fuss about it. She's still pretty new, so she's definitely not lying flat at the filming of this video, but there are tons and tons of card slots, as you can see, and then one like pocket down here at the bottom. I have this girl whose shirt says okay, but first coffee. I don't even really drink coffee like that, but she's cute. She matches the vibe because she has like a whole purple theme going on. And also I have my top 3 sticky notes that are from Sesavi, and I feel like these travel with me everywhere. I love them. I pretty much write my top 3 for like the day or the week, and then I'll put them on here, and then I'll put them like on my actual inserts on one of the pages. I have this paper clip, which is from Hustle Shine Design, or Hustle and Shine Design. Either way, I'll have it linked down in the description box. And then I just have this card, which is from Sesavi as well. And then we have the Notiq wording or font down here at the bottom in gold foil. Like I mentioned, the rings are gold. They're more like a yellow gold, but honestly, it kind of just all flows together anyway. Like everything is a yellow gold, so it doesn't really throw anything, like nothing's really thrown for a loop. Like all of this is a yellow gold, so it just kind of all flows aesthetically. So first up, I have my calendar tab. All of my tabs are from Sesavi. They came in a pack, so if I forget any of them, the tabs are as follows: calendar, personal, projects, to do, finance, and miscellaneous. Flipping the first tab, we have the 2021 cover for Notiq. All of my inserts are from Notiq. This is just the first cover that I have. I think it looks super cute and aesthetically pleasing. I have a 2021 calendar from January to December, and one for 2022 from January to December. There is a notes section. I was just circling the days that I get paid. It's pretty easy to keep up with my husband's paydays because the paydays fall on the same day of every week. But for me, I get paid every other week, so I just like to see when my 3 paycheck months are, which months are 2 paycheck months, so on and so forth. So that's just kind of what I have going on here. So moving on, here we have January 2021. All of these inserts are for the year. Basically, it's just an overview, so it goes from January to December, and then basically it stops, and then the actual weekly start. That's just kind of how my setup is. So flipping to the first page, I have January here. I've been planning out some things. Basically, I'm trying to plan out my videos, and they're going to be highlighted in blue. I have some other important things highlighted in gray, and I've just been kind of trying to plan out January. I still have some more planning to do because some other things have popped up, so I'll go ahead and go in and fill out all of that information. But this is where I like to put all of my monthly stuff. So a lot of things actually I have in my iCal, like my iPhone's calendar app, because a lot of events kind of just automatically pop up there, or I can just click like 2 buttons and then the event will pop up there. And I like that for giving me a time. Like it'll give me like an alert for when I need to leave and what traffic's like. I love that feature, but for the most part, I am really just like a paper and pen type of gal. So I do like to basically replicate what's in my phone here, just so I can have an overview of everything. I have work appointments, not like my day-to-day appointments, but just like leadership meetings or a meeting with my supervisor, or when we have group, those types of things. I do have sessions throughout the days at work. I don't put those in here because of HIPAA, but I do put everything else that I want to put in here. Actually, fun fact, I use like this weird system, and I actually use my phone for my sessions with the people that I work with. There is a note section over here, so I've just been writing down some notes for the month of January, just some things that I need to get done. Not really like goals or anything, but just things that I need to get done. Flipping to the next page, we have a monthly brief. You have a place for key dates. I don't really see the point in like replicating the key dates over here and putting them over here. For January anyway, maybe I'll do it in the coming months, but I don't really see the point of doing it for the month of January. I do have some of my goals over here and some tasks, because there's a place for goals / task. And then I have some of my to pay to buy types of things, which is basically some of my all of my subscriptions for my business, and then some of our main bills. So I just have those here. Again, this pretty much just repeats itself from February to March, so on and so forth. And then when we get to the end of it, which is around about here, then we go into the weekly inserts. This is where the weekly inserts begin. I think recover may be like her word of the year or something like that. But flipping into this section, we have a place for the vision for the year, and it did start on Christmas Eve. I just was not doing any planning because I have been off of work for like a week and a half. And honestly, I've kind of just been chilling, not really doing much of anything. But flipping the page, I do have this today ruler situation here. I don't really know where this is from. Maybe Start Planner, maybe not, but I do like how it's kind of fitted for an A5 rings, I guess, and it just fits right there, and I can just flip it and go right to my page. So I have begun planning a few things. I was just kind of writing down the videos that I wanted to film today, which is Sunday the 3rd, which I'm filming my final video, which is a planner flip, and I will begin planning next week. So I go back to work the 4th. Honestly, that's when my brain will go back into work mode, and I'll be able to kind of like put down my appointments as I schedule them and all of those types of things. Any to-dos that I have will go, you know, on the inserts. There is a place for important and notes for the week. And then this just repeats itself. I do like how you can maybe put like little circles here if you want to make these checklists, or you can maybe do time if you want to kind of plan out your day by time. So I like how that is flexible. For me, I think I kept half of the year in here. Yes, I have the inserts, the weekly inserts up until June. I saw no real reason to have up until like December or something like that, because it makes it really, really chunky. And honestly, I just am not going to be planning weekly or doing weekly planning for anything for like the month of December. But for my next tab, we have personal. So I have the goal brief in here from Notiq. Haven't really figured out like really how to use this, but also maybe I don't really, going into 2021, I don't really have a lot of goals. So I kind of just wrote down the type of goal, which we have financial and personal. And then I just wrote some of the things that maybe I want to get done in the first month. Sorta, I don't really know. It's kind of like, I haven't really figured out really how to use these. So I just kind of like wrote down all of the goals that I have for both of those categories. And I have more goals, but these are just the ones that are on this page. So I'm still kind of like trying to figure out what I'm going to do about that. So I have goal briefs for this whole section. And then next we have to do. So I did have a running to-do list that I had been using for 2020, but I ripped it out because I just wanted a fresh start. And literally I just write down any random to-dos that pop up, and I just put them here and I just check them off when they're finished. And on the back of the sheet, which I didn't show you the back of the goal brief, but it looks exactly the same, but the back of the to-do is exactly the same. So I have a few of those sheets. Moving into my project brief, this is what I have been using to track my YouTube videos. I've been doing this for forever, since I've been using the project briefs. I do have other projects, but I feel like I don't really I don't know, I just like using it for YouTube videos. It's very convenient. So I put down the video that I want to film, the date that I would like for it to be due, any tasks and reminders. I do try to keep up with the status of the complete, like where I'm at, what percentage I'm at, but for the most part, I normally like film a video and get it edited and upload it kind of like immediately, if that makes any sense. So I don't really use that too much, but I do and will check off when it's completed. So I have a couple of those sheets, and the back is actually a doc grid. So I really just brain dump over here for like video ideas and things like that if I don't use the notes section. So moving into the next tab, we have finance. So we have to pay on the front, item description, due, amount, and then we have to buy. And apparently I was using this, but I haven't really found, I was trying to use it, but it's not really doing anything for me really. So I don't think I'm going to be using it, but I just leave it in here in case I do need to jot down any kind of like birthday gift idea or something like that. Moving into the next and last tab, we have miscellaneous, and I'm just going to skip this page because I have a video all planned out and it's like listing all of what I'm going to cover. Obviously I don't care to share that typically, but that's like really detailed and like really outlined. So anyway, it's just a note section. So I just write random notes down here. I do brainstorming and things like that. Of course, this looks pretty blank. That's because I did get new inserts, but also I kind of like ripped out everything from 2020 and like I'm starting over fresh with 2021. Moving to the back of the planner, I have this little clear situation. I think these inserts came inside of 2 of these, maybe so that they could be protected in transit. I'm not really sure, but I just keep it back here just to protect, you know, my inserts from getting all jacked up, which I think I'm going to move this around. And this is just a little picture that I printed out from my husband and I on our wedding day. It's not one of our professional photos, but just one that I like, which was at the little venue situation. So I'm just going to put this here so it can be further protected. In the back, I have a paper clip that I think, if I can find the Etsy shop, I'll put it. I bought this years and years ago, but it just kind of sits there. I don't really have lots of things to put back here. I just don't want a whole bunch of stuff in my way. I do have, I believe, some address labels. Yes, I have some address labels back here with our name and address, and you can stash other things back here. Typically, I'll put like a check when I get it from work, or I'll throw receipts back here or something like that. But for the most part, I've been really planning minimally for a while. This is my catch-all planner, so I literally is used for just me trying to plan out my life, my personal life, not to include my finances or anything like that. So anyway, this is my personal planner setup for 2021. Okay, so that is it for my planner and my setup for 2021. Of course, sometimes I will be changing out the covers. I probably have maybe 4 or 5 A5 planner covers, but for the most part, the guts will remain the same. I really like the Notiq planner inserts, and she just has a bunch of options. Definitely check out her website. I do have a coupon code, use Shay10 for 10% off. Again, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to let me know down in the comments what planner you're going to be using for 2021. I would just enjoy knowing what you guys are going to be using as well. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.